Hey, this is Yolanda from Don't Get It Twisted Crochet, and this is Fresh Off the Hook Monday on a Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, April 24th, and no, I just didn't get a chance to do my video yesterday, so decided to go ahead and get one done today so that I would still have it fresh off the hook for this week. Um, actually, again, do not have a lot to show this week. Not because I have not been crocheting, but I have put everything in the mail already. I'm really gonna have to figure out a way, either to maybe do like some quick videos of the objects that are, before they go into the mail, and then maybe put that video all together for my fresh off the hook. So again, if you follow me on Facebook, you will see some pictures of some items that I don't get to put in the video simply because I had to put them in the mail for my customers. But I do want to share with you two works in progress that I have going on. There are actually two blankets that I'm working on, and so just want to share some info with you about those, show you some progress on those, and hopefully next week. Like I said, maybe I'll do like a video mashup before things go into the mail because I am working on some items for some customers, and so maybe before I actually put them in the mail, I can do a little video and then just edit it all together for Fresh Off the Hook. So first blanket that I want to show you, I was commissioned to do a she asked for a brown and pink blanket for, and I'm assuming she's giving it to someone at a baby shower. I'm not for sure. She just said, she had asked me about it a couple of months ago and said that she would need it, around May because she thought that's when the baby, yeah, that is when the baby is due. So I've been kind of diligently working on this blanket. And I didn't have a pattern. She didn't have a pattern in mind. She just said brown and pink, and I really didn't have a pattern in mind for it. So I decided to do shell stitches because I always think that they're very pretty for blankets. So the whole blanket would be chocolate brown, and then it would be edged in a pink um, for this particular blanket. And like I said, just doing simple shell stitches, and so five double crochet shells, and then single crochet, and then another five double crochet shell all the way across. And I am doing this particular one in the back loops only, so each row is done in the back loop only. And what's happening, it's creating this really pretty wave effect. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but what's happening is each row kind of lays on top of the previous row. And it has, the reason I like doing that is because it creates the same effect on the back. So the blanket is kind of what it looks like on the front is exactly what it looks like on the back. And I really think you can see it there, really good. And it just kind of creates this um, I want to say like a antique vintage feel to it, but it's also very soft and very pretty. And I think once I add that pink, it'll really be give me the effect that I want. Using Cairn Simply Soft yarn for this one. This color is chocolate. That's what I'm calling it, chocolate brown and pink. And then, like I said, I'll edge it with the pink. That most likely will be finished the time I do the next push off the hook. Whether or not I have it in the mail already will be the question. Maybe I'll try to hold on to it until I get ready to do my push off the hook video so that I can show you the finished project because that'll definitely be done. I think I have, maybe I'll do like 10 or 15 more rows of the chocolate and then go ahead and edge it in the pink and that'll be ready to go. So then the other blanket, I actually showed this blanket last week. It's the Buttercup blanket from Seamless Crochet. And I expressed last week that I was having some problems with the pattern. I'm just being able to understand the pattern. But that's the blanket. Um, that's the only reason that I purchased this book is for that blanket. Um, and so last week when I had showed you I was doing it in Karen Simply Soft Light yarn, and I had two of the little buttercup motifs there. And after doing those two and kind of putting it up on the video and reading your responses and hearing that, a lot of people say, oh, I can't wait till you finish it. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty. I kind of got motivated to work on it. And so now in the pattern, the motif is, she does, her row is 13 motifs long or wide. Yeah. So it's 13 motifs across. I decided that I only wanted mine to be 9 because I thought that that was good enough for me. Um, so I was excited and I was like, I had told myself, oh, you're going to finish this round. Well, I got down to my ninth motif. Motif number 1, this is motif number 9. Got down to my ninth motif. And the way this particular pattern works is you join as you grow. So each motif you've done is connected to the previous motif. There's no cutting of the yarn. It's not you make that motif and set it to the side and then join later. Each one builds upon the previous one. So I was excited that I was down to my ninth one, and now it was time to go back across to actually finish the motif off. Well, when I got ready to go back across, I realized that um, there was a mistake somewhere because um, according to the pattern, I would not be able to complete the motif across the way that I had done it. And so I reread the pattern, kept trying to figure out where did I make my mistake, and come to find out I had made a mistake way back on motif number 1. So in order to correct that, I would have to take out the other 8 motifs. I decided I was not going to do that. So we simply put that back to the side. And as I said in my video last week, I actually have the yarn that is called for in the video. So I pulled out that yarn and decided to try it again. And so here is take number 2 on the buttercup one. Again, reading the pattern, really trying to, making sure that I'm doing it properly. Now this one I kind of kept looking at, okay, what am I doing? Where is the mistake happening? And even with this one, there was a mistake somewhere. Um, and so I said, but again, I'm learning and I refuse to take this out because this is like my learning motif. And we move on to take number 3. So take number 3, as you can see, I have actually finished a complete row. And again, it's only a row of 9, but it is, I was able to finish each motif, go all the way across, and I'm actually preparing to start the next row. Um, I did figure out what I was doing wrong. I will say this about this pattern. If anybody has the skills where, if you're having problems with the pattern, the chart is very beneficial. And I am not a huge chart reader. Like, I'm not really experienced at being able to read charts. But this particular book or this particular pattern is allowing me to improve upon my skills because I think the pattern is not written bad. I think what she did was she wanted to give you every detail in the written word of how to do this. And when you're reading it, it's very easy to overcomplicate this pattern. However, if you look at the chart, you can see exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And so I have kind of disregarded her words and paid attention to the chart. And like I said, um, finished a whole row just by reading the chart. I did figure out what mistake I was making in the written word, her written pattern. And again, like I said, it's just me overcomplicating it, just reading way too much into what she's saying. But with the chart, it's very simple. You look at it, it tells you where the stitches are supposed to be, and you just follow that. And so I am now loving the buttercup rubber pattern. This will not be finished next week. I probably will have another row that you add. But it is becoming one of my favorites. I'm loving how these motifs are coming together, and I'm looking forward to seeing it finish. So that is all I have for you this week is those 2 blankets. Um, but as always, please make sure that you are checking out the rest of the Fresh Off the Hook family. Fresh Off the Hook family is growing, and there are a lot of wonderful ladies and gentlemen who are creating some beautiful things with the art of crochet. So please be sure that you're checking out the rest of the Fresh Off the Hook family. And if you do crochet and want to become part of the Fresh Off the Hook family, please contact One Virtuous Woman and she will get you all the details. So until next week, as always, don't get it twisted. Get it crochet.